Yo, what up, is Don?
Sammy Lee here.
Soul Brothers.
Ooh, oh my god. So the PG3 has officially been unveiled.
I can't, man. I can't do
with
it.
this ugly ass colorway, bro. Ah, man.
I can't live like this.
Alright, so they did release the actual official pictures and they took some really dope pics of the shoe and also some dope on-foot pics. So Paul George did debut them today in the game versus, I think, the Spurs. It was a really good game. LaMarcus Aldridge had a career high of like 51 points something. Yeah, so what do you think? The PG3, this colorway is still ass. I really don't like this colorway at all. But seeing the overall silhouette and I kind of like imagining like different colorways of this shoe and the overall silhouette, it kind of looks dope. It's just I hate this colorway so much. It's so ugly,
Yeah, it's tough with that colorway, but
yeah.
I don't love it.
Really? Shout out to Sneaker Reporter for the on-foot pics of the PG3. So let's get over I guess the tech specs and so the
Who designed these?
Something hard. I think it's Tim Hardman or something like that. He designed all the PGs.
Right.
I believe so. The actual release date is January 26th. I'm pretty sure it's a pretty limited run of these and it's going to be available on sneakers. I'm not sure how limited, but seeing from this color, I don't think really anyone's gonna want to get it. I don't know, people were still roasting these. Some people were saying it's kind of dope now that the official pictures are out. I still don't like this colorway, like I said, but yeah, so January 26th is the release date, and it is going for $120. So they did raise it from 110 from the PG2 and the 2.5. Which kind of sucks because they didn't really improve on anything. So let's get it started off with the traction. So the traction is not Squidward. It's not inspired by octopus. Octopuses? Octopi? Octopi. But do you know what it's inspired by?
Moon rocks?
Yeah, no, moon craters.
Moon craters.
Yes, so the designer said it's specifically designed for, obviously Paul George's movements. They were pressure mapping and all that. And trying the outsole pattern from the 0.2 with the half circles. Circle is actually multi-directional.
Yeah.
And the grooves look pretty thin. In the circles, it doesn't look like it's going to pick up a lot of dust and trap it inside the circle a lot. So dust, it seems like it's going to be good. The only problem is going to be the rubber compound. So if they use a good rubber compound, it's going to be very, very good. I'm not sure about durability though, because the 0.2, super pliable, very soft rubber, and it's fraying like a lot. So we'll have to see on durability, but just on the actual design of the outsole, it looks like it's gonna be pretty good, Yeah, just circles though. It's kind of weird.
I know.
Yeah, but there's that. Moving on to the I guess the midfoot shank. You can see the midfoot shank right there.
Signed by PG himself.
Yes. Probably just a little plastic TPU midfoot shank. Nothing crazy. Moving on to the cushion. So the cushion is interesting. They don't specify what the actual cushion is. They just say it is a lighter foam. Literally, that's what it says.
They should have used Lunarlon because of the moon.
Lunar, right? That's smart. That's a play on words. That's dope.
Who signed off on that?
I don't know, but so it says here, employing a softer, lighter foam in the midsole. That's what it says. George says he gets more response from the 4-foot Zoom bag, a result of Zoom's ability to compress into the lighter foam. So that's what it says, lighter foam. So you think it's just Phylon, or I don't know?
Well, that's what Lunarlon is or was, is their lighter foam.
Yes.
That's kind of the whole point of it. So maybe it's somewhat like a Lunarlon.
I don't know.
Or even a Cushlon. But I like a light cushion.
Yeah, and if you look at some of the on-foot pictures from when he was playing, like for Paul George, you can see a lot of crease marks. Like Phylon doesn't crease that much.
No.
So yeah, it definitely looks like it'll be a softer foam. We'll have to see. PGs have been dead ass in the heel, so if this is a little bit softer and compresses a little bit in the heel, I'm not gonna be mad. And as you guys know, the 4-foot Zoom unit in all PGs have been pretty damn nice, so I'm not mad at it. I guess Paul George just really likes 4-foot Zoom units. It'll probably be the same as the 2. The 1 was bottom loaded. The 2 took up the entire space of the midsole underneath your 4-foot. It was a lot crazier. So we'll have to see on that. But yeah, the cushion is pretty much a disappointment as far as like innovation goes. It's basically the same. It's been the same since the one. So it'd been nice to see a little bit of a change, but you know, we're counting on that softer foam to be nice.
Yeah.
Oh, and there is a...
Oh my god, look at that.
That's a very close-up shot of the outsole circles.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it says 93552. That is Palmdale's zip code from where he's from. And also the entire inspiration of the NASA collection of this shoe is that there is a NASA research facility or something like that in Palmdale.
Yeah, there's a lot of aerospace activity. I used to actually live near Palmdale.
Yeah.
And I used to see stealth fighters flying.
Really?
Crazy fighter jets.
I didn't know.
Yeah, there's an Air Force Base right there. Is it Edwards Air Force Base? Correct me in the comments, but yeah, I used to see crazy stuff flying around.
Really?
Yeah.
So yeah, and now moving on to the materials. The materials, they just call it a mesh material. It looks exactly the same as the PG2s, which is not bad.
Yeah.
I like the PG2 materials. In hand, not the most premium feeling materials, but like for 110 bucks, you know, 120 bucks, not bad. And on foot, it feels great. You know, supportive, thin.
To be honest, one of the better budget materials.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, so it says, George is further locked in with free floating synthetic wings across the forefoot, a feature carried over from the PG2. So yeah, obviously the wings, you know, it's supposed to add more lateral containment, of course.
Yeah.
And that's what the designer was saying. And yeah, so the midsole looks like it does come up a lot in the heel and also in the midfoot area. You know, kind of curves up there. So that'll probably, you know, cage you in, you know, for lateral support. But it does come down a lot in the forefoot, so I guess that's why they did add the lateral wing. So it's on both sides. That's right. It's on both sides, or am I tripping? Oh, there we go. Yeah. So the wing is on both sides of the shoe. It's basically the same as the PG2. The PG 2.5 had the the strap, but the PG2 had wings as well. So lateral containment is probably gonna be good. You have this weird collar thing. I
feel like that material is specific to this colorway.
Yeah.
Because it kind of just emulates,
spacesuit.
The spacesuit. So
Yeah.
hopefully, because it doesn't look great.
Yeah, and the PG2 also had like the like a heel tab and then an inner booty. So it was like two materials. But then the thing that Paul George and the designer said they wanted to change the most was weight, and they said they shed an entire ounce from the PG2. And seeing from on foot pictures and just like him playing in the shoe, it looks a lot lighter. I don't know why.
It looks pretty minimal.
Yeah, it looks very minimal and very, very, very light.
Yeah.
So yeah, shedding an entire ounce, they're probably weighing Paul George's shoe, you know, probably like a size 14 or whatever.
Yeah.
So an ounce is that a lot?
Not once you get up into my size.
Yeah, but
you know.
but that's still not bad. We'll
Yeah, it
have to
helps.
see.
I mean,
Yeah.
it can only help.
Yeah, so yeah, obviously the lighter foam's gonna help, and they said they'd shed off a lot of materials, especially that inner booty from the PG2. The materials don't really seem to be any different, but we'll have to see on how light it feels and what actually weight and stuff. But yeah, so that's what they did emphasize, and also here is a close-up shot of the mesh material.
Right.
It's pretty nice.
I like these macro shots they're hitting us with.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And let's see. So it says here, people like the Kobe's. Oh, this is what Paul George said. People like the Kobe's because of how light they were, how great of a shoe they were from a performance standpoint, and how low to the ground they felt. So that's what they. Yeah. So I feel I have that same level of followers that Kobe has when his line was at its height of his sneaker career. No, you only have 3 shoes, but yeah, I would definitely say Paul George PGs and the Kobe's are one of the most seen shoes as far as like the NBA players, what NBA players are playing. Like PG 2.5, so many players are playing in that, dude.
Yeah, but
Hyperdunks and the Kobe ADs, man.
I feel like the PG1s really did something.
Yeah.
And then they kind of started to taper off. I mean, aesthetically, I think they for sure tapered off.
Yeah. The PG3s, yeah, there are some concept drawings on that. Dude, I think
it just looks so budget.
It looks so weird, man.
Yeah.
I feel like if there's once there's a dope colorway, I like it a little bit better.
Yeah.
To be honest, I like it better than the 2 though. I don't like the 2 that much, especially with the backward swoosh. I like the 2.5. PG1's probably my favorite. Well, I don't know. We'll have to see different colorways though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There also is. It says 93552 on the on the midsole in the forefoot area. That's obviously the zip code, and that's about it. Like, here's some on-foot shots.
Yeah.
It looks kind of sick. Besides that ugly ass colorway, dude.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm trying to imagine different colorways, and it looks kind of the overall silver.
Yeah, I feel like with the right colorway, it could look okay.
Yeah.
It could grow on me, for sure.
Yeah. But anyways, tell us what you guys think. That's about it for the PG3s. Remember, January 26th, sneakers app, $120. So tell us if you guys are gonna try to cop this NASA colorway. We have to obviously to try it out, but I don't really like the colorway. But anyways, tell us how you guys think this will perform. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next one.
Yeah.